Hello, my beautiful and amazing people. I hope you're all doing great and I hope that God is protecting all of you. I am very close to my phone because I want you guys to see my face. It is the reason we are here. We are going to talk about my skin and I'll be coming closer and back because my phone, my editing camera doesn't zoom in and out. I use my phone to shoot, so it doesn't zoom in and out. And yet I want you guys to really see my face. So before we even go further, I am shooting this video with these flowers. These very beautiful flowers are given to me by my friend Sheila. Sheila had traveled abroad for like 2 weeks and then she brought me some gifts and then she sent the gifts along with these flowers and I really appreciate them. Thank you so much, Sheila, if you're watching this video. May God bless you and bless you abundantly. I felt like this was the only way I could show you how much appreciative I am. I'm so grateful that I have you as a friend and may God bless you abundantly, my Sheila Rukundo. Anyway, back to the video. So I'm going to be applying a few products on my face as I talk to you guys about this whole skin journey of mine. I hope you bear with me. Currently, my skin is extremely clean, like I'm just from showering, so I've washed my skin. There is nothing, I've added nothing onto my face, so this is how my skin is. So when did this begin? I think it was around May when my skin broke out. I don't have the videos when my skin was really bad because I lost them in the process of transferring information from my old phone to this one. But I have a few clips that will try to show you how bad it was. Now, the clips that I have are those clips that I shot during the time of, looking for help here and there, because I first looked for help from different people, from different products, just trying to make it work. You guys have been following the journey. So my face was not as bad during that time when I was using so many things. It was better, but not the best, So I'll be sharing some clips and some pictures as I talk to you. We are applying a mask. Is it a mask? It's called, a clay mask that I was given by the dermatologist. These are some of the products that I am now using. So back to how it began. I don't even know what happened. My skin just started reacting and I got those big pimples. I don't even know where they came from. Okay, I used to get pimples, but not that big. Those ones really scared me. I just couldn't believe I had them. It was very bad a situation that I got to a point whereby I was so insecure. I remember there is a time when I had an order to deliver scented candles to a client, and this client wanted me to meet them, like wanted me to deliver to them personally. So I had to create an excuse. But the reason as why I did that was because I didn't want this client to meet me. This was the very first time this client was going to meet me. And I was so scared of meeting the client looking the way I looked. So I decided to just request them to accept my border guy to deliver to them. And I actually lied to them that I was very far away from Kampala, but I was around. So that's how bad my skin was. This clay is supposed to sit for about 10 minutes before I wash it off. So when I realized that it was really taking a toll on me, I decided to seek for help. My help came from my friends. I remember having a conversation with Tina and Ahura, but majorly Ahura was so much on my case about looking for a lasting solution. I remember her telling me that I needed a skincare routine that was realistic, something I could get in any part of the world if at all I needed it. Not something that one particular person makes, or not something that one particular shop makes and doesn't even, put the ingredients that they use to make it. What if this person dies? What if this shop closes? How do I handle that? And that sank so deep into my mind. And I decided to give it a try. That was the time I talked to my partner about it. And I was like, you know what, babe? I think I need to meet a dermatologist. I've been advised there is this person, and then I've also read reviews. I've watched videos of reviews. I think these people will do something about my face. And my partner was very positive, was very okay with it. He was so supportive. He has been supportive from day one. So he was like, anything to do with, of course, he used to say, I have no problem with your face, but whatever makes you happy, let's do it. So that was about 2 weeks before he came into the country. And he told me, how about you wait for me to come and then we go there together so that I also listen to what they have to say, which was a very good advice, because you guys, when we went to meet the dermatologist, the English, the biology, the science, wasn't I looking like, I didn't even go to school. It was too much for me. Of course, my boyfriend had to translate and tell me, okay, this is what they mean. There's some terms that I really wasn't understanding. And then there are also some terms that are really medical that, someone really needs to explain in the layman's language for you to understand. And that was my boyfriend for me. He was a savior. My partner was a savior. He was the dictionary I never had. So fast forward to 2 weeks later, we go to Derma Skin Clinic with my partner and we met the dermatologist. We sat in that room for almost an hour listening to this dermatologist explain the circumstances in which acne could have attacked me, what could have been the process, what could have been the problem. It could have been an inside problem or an outside problem. So he tried to explain all the circumstances around it. So yeah, we sat in there for close to an hour, and then after that whole preparation, like he was literally preparing my mind into getting through this process of treatment, and that was the best thing ever. No matter what happens after there, it's like you have a very positive mind, like whatever happens, I know the outcome is going to be very good. Now, that is what the dermatologist put into us. So they had to take me into another room to do the tests because they cannot treat you before testing your skin. So there's this machine that they told me to look into, and I closed my eyes and the machine started reading. You guys, the things I didn't know, I got to know them that day. One, I never knew that our skins can be having a totally different age from the actual age we have. It's painful knowing that your skin is older than you. Very hurtful. But anyway, thanks to God, my skin was actually younger than my age. My skin was 27 and I am 31 years old. But still, the dermatologist was like, no, we need a much younger skin. You at least need a skin that is like 16 years old or maybe 12 years old. And the machine showed us that my skin is a very oily skin, extremely oily. That one is something I knew but wasn't really so sure about because my skin has always been oily. But the machine confirmed it. And then my skin was not hydrated at all. You know how I love drinking, bichi, those things? My skin was not hydrated. Okay, I wasn't drinking that much then. A tea person, like I take tea a lot. So I thought maybe through the tea I was hydrating, but I wasn't. So my skin had 30%. Was it 30% water? I think so. They said 30%, and yet it was supposed to be 100%. You guys, I felt so bad. I was like, imagine I've been dehydrating my skin. So the dermatologist told me I needed to drink more water, drink more juice, more fruits. And of course, that is something I embarked on. The mask is now dry. Let's go and wash it off. It is falling off.
Oh yeah, you can see there's like stuff coming off. What kind of light is that?
The red light helps with the dark spots, the hyperpigmentation, and the blue light, I've combined both, helps with the pimple, the acne, and it has some collagen stimulating factor.
What I wasn't ready for was the medication bit of it. I didn't know that I was going to take medication. I actually just thought they were going to give me a skincare routine and that will be it. They gave me medication, guys. I was supposed to swallow drugs for a whole month. They actually gave me 2 sets. One was for 6 days and then the other one was for the 30 days. For 1 month before I went back for review. And you guys, that kind of sent me into depression a bit, but I just thank God for my partner because he was around to, help me through it. You guys, it reminded me of the times when I swallowed about 6 different medicines every day during that period when I had tuberculosis. Yeah, I'm starting my 3rd month tomorrow. And I just can't wait to stop taking this medication because knowing that you have to swallow tablets every single day is challenging. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. So that is how I have managed. Right now I am on medication and a very good skincare routine that I've fallen in love with. I know there's so many products, but I've really fallen in love with them. How do I feel right now? I feel way better. I feel way better. And you guys who have been like following me for the longest time can attest to this. My skin has totally improved. It is healthier, it's glowier, it is clearer, it looks better. That's the truth. I stopped taking milk tea. Nobody told me to stop, not even the doctors. They didn't tell me anything. They didn't tell me, how they tell you the things of get off dairy products, what. They didn't tell me anything. They just told me to swallow my medicine and use my skincare routine. But it was just me who decided that I need to do away with dairy products, not dairy products, milk, because I eat cake, I eat bread, I eat all the other things, but I just don't take milk because I feel like I used to take milk a lot. Right now, I only take milk when I'm out because I can never pay for African black tea. Never. That will never happen. I'll not go to a restaurant, sit there and pay for black tea. I'll definitely take milk. Or if I don't take milk, I'll make sure I take something better, maybe, what do they call them? Green tea, those things that I don't even need to take in, but because I don't want to waste money on just black tea, I would just take those ones. But I can't take black tea in a restaurant. So while at home, every day I take a black tea like 3-4 times every time I can. In the night, I take like 3 times. And in the morning, I take like 2 times. So it is something I'm now used to, and I really feel at peace with it. I think you guys are seeing how my skin looks. This is how my skin looks every other day. Every other day, guys. This is how my skin looks. Now, the side effects. This medicine that I take really dries me up. It dries my skin up. Sometimes my lips become extremely dry. That's why I'm always glossing them. They become so dry that even when you gloss them, sometimes they just can't gloss. And that's why you need to drink a lot. The other side effects of the medication is the drugs I take don't. Of course, I'm not planning to conceive right now. No, I'm not. But then they said in case I wanted to conceive, I cannot conceive during the time I'm getting this medication because it would badly affect the child. It would shatter the child. So in case you start this medication, be ready that there is no conceiving. You're not going to have any babies for the next, I don't know how long. So, of course, I wasn't planning. That's the truth. I've not planned on children. My partner and I haven't planned on children yet. We're still thinking about it. Maybe a year or 2 from now. But in case I was planning to, this was going to be a very big challenge. So I would have had to select whether to do the skincare or conceive. But thank God I wasn't in that situation. And then it also makes me dizzy sometimes. Sometimes, not always, but it makes me dizzy sometimes. So you're supposed to take it at a time where you feel is appropriate for you every day. But I personally chose in the night because at least I know after taking it, I'm just going to bed, sleep till morning. So I don't feel it so much. But of course, sometimes I don't have sleep and I feel the dizziness a little bit. Not so much. It's not that much. It is a little bit. I also advise that you eat like enough food because I'm sure medicine needs one to eat for it to be effective. The other thing about this medication is when you start the medication, be ready for the worst. The very first month, all my pimples came out. They came out and started looking at me like this. Big. The lumps, oh my God, it was bad. And sometimes they would burst on their own. Like they just burst like a bomb. Like you're there minding your own business and boom, it is out. It was so embarrassing. It was so annoying. But that is all part of the healing process. The first month is going to be very tough. Actually, in the first month, you might either give up and decide to go to another dermatologist, or accept and let your face look the way it looks until you get to the next month and start seeing changes. So what am I trying to say? Patience is needed in this process. You need patience. You need to be extremely patient. And if you're the kind of person who is extremely insecure about yourself, I think you need to become a hajat for some months, like cover yourself up. Nobody's going to know. They'll think maybe you've gotten married to a Muslim. Just cover yourself because people are going to look at the pimples. Like even someone who is like 100 meters away from you is going to see them because they come out and look at you like this. So that is another challenge I faced, but I overcame. Now, let's talk about the costs. If you know that you don't have so much money in your account, first save the money. Just first make money and then go do the skincare. Because nobody should lie to you, skincare is extremely expensive. It's very expensive. One thing you have to know is that every month I'm getting new products. Of course, the serum is not going to go for how many months? No. In 1 month, it is done. You'll have to get another one. The sunscreen, actually, I'm supposed to apply it. The sunscreen, medication, you have to be getting more medication every month, more serums, more creams. I'll be very honest with you. There is no product here that is below 55,000. There is none. And even the one of 50 is like one. The rest are above 65, 68 actually, above. Very expensive. 60 simanya watt, 80 simanya watt, 70 simanya watt, 100 watt. The medicine alone is 150 every month. Just medicine for 1 month is 150. So nobody should lie to you that skincare is free. And on top of that, every time you go, you have to do something, maybe a microneedling or a hydrofacial. Microneedling is 400,000. Just you know, being pricked in the face. It is a very short process, but it is extremely expensive. 400,000. So at the end of it all, in just one review, you're spending over $1 million every month. So would I recommend Derma Skin Clinic to anyone? Absolutely yes, I would, because I've seen them work on my face and I feel so proud that I gave my skin to them to handle it, and I've really handled it so well. I'm very grateful to them. This is not a paid advert. Derma didn't pay me. I just always want to recommend things that work to you guys. Go to Derma. They are good at what they are doing. But also don't forget to drink a lot of water, juice, and also eat well and eat fruits too. Thank you so much for watching. In case there is anything I've not talked about that you guys would really want me to talk about, kindly let me know in the comment section and I will gladly respond. I love you all. Don't forget to like the video and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you've not. See you in the next video. Bye bye.